Hello, uh, we are today the April 9, 2020. We are on the middle of this famous crisis, coronavirus, like almost all the planet. We are here on the court of the house where we work. This house is dated 1814, and we use the central part, our lab, for development, design, and part of the production of our machines. It's a part of the Sonosax Museum, starting with SX-B mixer. It was designed for clubs. At this time, clubs were very famous, and I was a customer of many clubs. It's a 5 stereo inputs and 2 microphones inputs. After this, we start to design the famous Sonosax SX-S, and this particular product makes us really famous all around the world, especially for movie productions, including Jean-Luc Godard, including Stanley Kubrick, Steven Spielberg, and many productions. This was available in 6 channel, 8 channel, and 10 channel. This is actually a 10 channel. After this, I've designed the ENG mixer, modular, with 2, 4, and 6 channels. After this, we have a famous history with the Stelladat. We buy the asset of Stellavox, and we was able to finish the Stelladat. But the development take so much time, and when we was ready, the market was already going down, and we don't sell enough of this fantastic machine to pay the development cost. Here's another ENG mixer we do after. It's a very strong one, and we sell this mainly to TV station and radio station. It was also semi-modular system, can include equalizer, AD converter, and even a transmitter inside. Okay, this is a part of the old stuff. Then have a look on the actual stuff. Follow me.
Hey, welcome here to Sonosax R&D department. This is part of our lab here. This is where we bake and cook our devices. I will show you later this small one, SX-M2D2. But first, Jacques, tell us what were the steps that led to that final device here?
Okay, first of all, I've designed a box like this with 2 microphone amplifier inside, 1 screen to adjust for the levels and 2 push buttons for monitoring, etc. And on the back, the connectors, all the connectors. Then, showing this, many customers ask us to have a different orientation, and they ask to have the button here, the screen here, and the connectors on the back here to feed this to a sound bag. Then I redesigned completely the mechanic, and this is a 3D print of the prototype, and this is oriented with the screen, the knobs, and the connectors on the opposite side. Then all of this is powered with battery.
So what can we do with this particular device? This M2D2, as I said, is mainly a USB sound card and a preamp. There are 2 analog inputs, 1 AES input, 1 analog output and 1 AES output, and of course USB. What can I do with USB on such a small device? The first idea is to connect this device on a cell phone. This will allow journalists or people recording wild tracks, musicians, any kind of people to record very high quality on their cell phone. Of course, in this case, the sound of the cell phone is not involved, either the microphone, either the audio part. This is only the microphone we choose to use here, this very good one here, and the audio part of our small preamps here, M2D2. So this allows us to record, as you can see here, our audio directly on the cell phone. In this particular example, we record on one channel a normal straight signal from the microphone, and on the second channel a signal that is being controlled by the internal compressor limiter of the M2D2. This allows us to have a safety track that's limited, and if we have no level problem, we can use then the full track that has been recorded normally. This is a mono microphone and a mono recording, but we could also do a stereo recording with that device. We just have to plug that which we have here, which is a stereo pair, this very good stereo pair here. This would allow us to record, for example, on our cell phone, musicians, a choir, an orchestra, or wild track for filmmaking people.
Maybe the look inside what we have. This is the analog board. All of this, it's the mic amplifier and the AD converter. Also this side, as you can see, it's very complex. But this can achieve a very high dynamic range of 135 dB. And also have a fantastic sound like all the Sonosax products. And this is going in the box like this. On the middle we can find the battery, and then is the second board, including the display and all the digital stuff. And it's two USB-C, one for DC to power and charge the device, and the second one is for the audio. And then this is going like this. As you can see, it's a very small box, but it's a very, very busy technology.
Also, what is possible is to use these kind of microphones. This is the very famous one, very famous Shop's Kmit microphone. And this one is a digital microphone according to AES 42 standard. This M2D2 support AES 42 standard, so it is possible to connect this microphone, and it is even possible to mix the sound from this microphone with the stereo pair or with another microphone here in the small mixer which we have here, and to have all these audio feeds mixed together and recording onto a cell phone. In this configuration, we use the M2D2 in conjunction with a DSLR. We have here a directional microphone and here a timecode generator. Both will go through the M2D2 and will feed the audio channels of a DSLR via this mini jack.
As you know, maybe a lot of customers doing DSLR or camera, they want to have special attachment for this device to the camera. Then we found out a simple way. We designed this cage, and you can put the M2D2 inside. And you have here the protection for the connector. You can still open the battery. And you have the T-slot when you can fix as you want on your other equipment. You can find the file to print this on our internet website. It's free of charge, and you can adapt as you want, if you want to cut or if you want to have a different color, or blue or red, as you want.